It is amazing. It is amazing.
This is the yarn that's being donated to the senior center. And,
That's nice.
The ladies here are going to weave them into Afghans. They will eventually be given to our soldiers, military that are serving in Afghanistan. And the first two are going to go to a Marine and an Army person. One Marine is currently in Afghanistan, and the other will be, he was in Afghanistan once before, he's having Army Ranger training, and he will be going back to Afghanistan probably in May. So the first two are earmarked for two individuals that actually attended Churchville Elementary School. This is and the last name? Crispin. She's coordinating the effort for this worthy event, and Lori Lockton is involved with the USO organization. Lori will be seeing that the Afghans are taken care of, deployed properly. She's also given many of these rugs to both coming home and going, right?
No, we primarily give them to the deployed soldiers we deployed. I just delivered personally to outbound mission at Hawaii Air Force Base last week. And I had about 10 Afghans that came in here and knitted, and I crocheted and knitted, and personally handed them to the soldiers. And the response that I've gotten from the soldiers was supportive. One woman last year, when I handed it to her, literally cried because she didn't think people cared about her that much, or cared about the soldiers that much. How are you? So these Afghans stayed with them from the time we handed to them to the time they're back on U.S. soil. No other soldier is allowed to touch them. So we're going to be helping to make them very warm because it's very cold over in Afghanistan right now. We're going to be able to smell home and know that there are kids out there that love them. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. Please tell all of the sixth graders how much they appreciate it.
Nicole, a little louder volume if you can for the camera. I want you to focus on Nicole here. Can you tell us how this came about? I know it came from the idea when you had your Valentine's Day dinner dance for the school. Tell us about how Churchville got involved.
We were planning a Valentine's Day party for the sixth graders, and we decided to go with the USO theme. With every party, we've tried to do some kind of collection to food pantries or something like that as like their admission to get into the dance. So I contacted Lori, and she was the one who mentioned about the yarn. So it kind of snowballed from there. We asked them all to bring yarn to come into the dance, and at the dance we actually had the children sit down and write letters to the two soldiers who are from Churchville that got mailed off. And then we just requested maybe if we could get a blanket for each one of them. In attendance at the party was also Fran Dembowski, the mother of Robert Dembowski, who was killed, and he was also a Churchville student. And she actually got up and spoke and said that he had one of these blankets which she now has and keeps in her house, so she can think of him every time she sees it.
That's sweet. So, Dan,
Can you spell his name? Dembowski.
And his mother was at the dance?
Yeah. She's a gold Fran.
She's a Gold Star mother.
And he went there too?
Yes.
And about how many Afghan blankets do you think there's?
we'll have to ask our knitters who are professionals over here.
I would say
How many Afghans, Anna, do you think?
about 4 scans an Afghan.
Yes.
Okay, so
How many
there was
Afghans do you think you could make with all that yarn?
100 quite a bit.
4 skeins? And how many
It takes 4.
So I would say probably
And
around 40 to 50.
2 of these, the 1-pounders, 2, because that's actually 2 scans in one.
So I would say 40 to 50, maybe a little bit more.
Yeah, about that.
One escaped. Okay, and how do you feel knowing that these students spent, their Valentine's Day life just wants to make you feel?
You're welcome.
You ready to win?
Nice, very good.
And knowing that they contributed to making these blankets and you've spent so much time anymore. I miss all the verses of your song.
It's nice to do something for the soldiers. It's all about.
About 7 minutes ago. I have a little card for you. I was right just down.
You think we get into the show, you'd be very helpful, I imagine.
That wasn't your kid, right?
No, I had a red hat.
Now that you're giving the yarns and the seers keep them warm and give them something to keep them warm when they're away.
She's like, I didn't expect this.
Checked out some tension.
Beautiful job. Every week, Anna and Flo, every time I turn around, they're bringing another Afghan, another Afghan. How do you ladies do this so
How many
fast?
did you do about in a week or a month? How many do you think you and Flo did?
Well, it takes 2 days to make one.
Ah, okay.
Depending upon how much yarn they have.
Yeah, but it takes 2 days to make one. Sometimes 3 days.
That's amazing. And how many hours spent? You
Well, and they're not all like this. I mean,
They're all different.
Wish I
Yeah,
did.
every one of them is different.
One of the women, I'm not sure if it was you or if it was Flo, who gave me an Afghan. It was all granny stitches in granny boxes. And every box had the American flag in it.
that one I did.
Yeah.
It was.
That was,
Yeah, she showed
I think that may have been Mary Ann. No, was it Mary Ann?
These are all one of a kind.
Yes.
Oh,
And
absolutely.
every one is different. Every single, there is not one the same.
Sometimes different colors. A big strip of one color and another strip of a different color.
And it's very cool because, like last week when I did the mission, that's what we call it. I went in, I had a handful of what I could carry of Afghans. I went around to the soldiers, explained to them that the seniors, a couple of seniors from our township are doing this for them as a thank you. Would they like an Afghan to keep warm? They get so excited, and then to actually pick out the one they want.
They get to pick it out.
Absolutely.
And when Fran said that our son kept the blanket the entire time, did she make a speech at this school? She did. And she said the blanket, because he had it the whole time, helps her remember. Very nice.
Now that was not a blanket that was made by us. This program only started about a year ago. Bobby died 5 years ago, 6 years ago.
I think it was 2006.
Right. So it was made by the USO, by members of a USO war.
But not by this. But it shows
Not
how
by this,
important,
but
shows how important
exactly.
the blankets are. Can I get some pictures of everyone, all the key people? Maybe put your jackets down?
May 24th, 2007.
And on Sheila?
Kathy.
I'm sorry. Where is
Okay,
That's nice.
that's nice. Okay, this will be it, I promise. Okay. Excellent. Excellent. All right.
Take